Tom Cruise may have played in some less-known movies like The Color of Money and Cocktail, but the movie in which he did his breakthrough performance called Risky Business is perhaps his least-known movie, and that's what I will turn my attention to today. In his movie, he plays this guy that becomes this young pimp after a nervous adventure with a hooker that suddenly leads to something much more. Somewhat reluctantly, he is persuaded by this hot call girl called Lana to start a business, where he is lured in by the opportunity to make money. After her son splits with a pimp, she gives him an offer he can't refuse, and the movie really builds itself around that opportunity. The reason I think why Tom Cruise really has made his breakthrough with this movie is because he plays just this kind of wild teenager that looks for fun and adventure in a very good way. And I feel it is no wonder that this role led him on to Top Gun and his eventual appearance in Mission Impossible a couple of years later. Because Tom really impresses with his sleazy kind of fun approach in his character. The movie has never been known in the same mold as Mission Impossible, Top Gun, or Jerry Maguire, but I feel it is a movie that should really reclaim its place in history, as it is a playful movie about a subject that nobody really makes a story about these days. In terms of that, the movie has quite unique touch that few movies can challenge at a real high level, because the comedy really works in a way where you see these ridiculous events happening in a crazy way. For instance, when he has an interview with his Princeton recruiter right in the middle of his house during a big mansion party. That is just one of those iconic scenes in a movie you see few of today. Tom Cruise just shines in his movie with his smile and the playfulness in the role. With all the characters, right down from the rich parents to the call girl and the gang that plays Tom Cruise's friends in the movie. Hell, even the pimp is cut in a cool way. So I would also say that when you look at the way this movie is casted, it is also one of these features that really makes this a good hit movie more people should watch. Furthermore, I feel this is one of those old classic movies that never could be made in the same way today, and in short words, you could say it is somewhat iconic. Perhaps it does not deserve the recognition as Top Gun, but it is really underrated, and it is one of those creative movies we really should have more of. But it kinda shows they had a more creative touch with movies during the 80s, and I really feel this is a gem of a movie that should be appreciated more, and I will give it a 7 out of 10 because of that.